So you don't like wingers, you want to score lots of goals, overachieve and have a great defense? I have the best tactics for you. The 4-2-2-2 Cyborg from Magico Monta is an insane tactic that I have found, which is going to help you overachieve with your team in lower divisions or in the top divisions as an underdog or even as a top team. For this simulation I chose 3 teams, guys. I chose Atalanta. Even though they won the Europa League this season, they are predicted to finish 6th in the Serie A, but we did the impossible, and with this tactic we managed to win the Serie A on our first season, 1 point away from another team that is doing some insane season, which is Torino, 83 points, and we had 84 points. When it comes to the Friendly Cup, we also won that. We got knocked out in the round of 16 by Real Sociedad in the Europa League, and in the Italian Cup we got knocked out by Monza. Now let's check out some stats and see how our team did. We've got the most goals in a season, that is 98, guys. So this tactic is a very high scoring tactic. If you like attacking and scoring a lot of goals, I bet you will love this tactic. Also, we have the most shots for with 593, which is amazing. And when we go to player stats, you can see here that on assists we have 2 players in second and third with Hans Hatteboer and Matteo Ruggeri, and also we have the best player in average rating, which is Mario Pasalic. For Atalanta we don't have the highest goal scorer in the league, which is actually Dusan Vlahovic, but Mario Pasalic came in 4th with just 2 goals away from Vlahovic. Also Pasalic did an insane season with the most player of the matches, which are 8, on tie with Armand Lauriente from Sassuolo. As you can see here, with this tactic your players will get some insane ratings and they will grow as well to become very good players. Pasalic 21 goals, 7 assists. Also Ademola Lookman with 19 goals, assists, our star boy, as you know, from the Europa League final. And if we go more in depth in the data hub, you can see that we are scoring 2.58 goals per game and we have 15.61 shots, and also our non-penalty expected goals per 90 is the highest in the league, almost with 2.13. So what I can say that we have overachieved massively with Atalanta. We won the Serie A in our first season, which is just a dream, I should say. Now we go to England, to another underdog team, which is West Ham, guys. They are actually predicted to finish 9th this season, but as you know, guys, West Ham has some very good key players, even though they are underdogs. Let's see if we can get an European spot this season. That would be amazing, since we are previewed to finish 9th. And we actually did. We got 6th place. We're playing in the Europa League next season. We got knocked out by AS Roma in the quarterfinal, and we got knocked out by City in both FA Cup and Carabao Cup. But I should say 6th in our first season with West Ham, with no transfers and with no games played. As you know, guys, we are simulating these games, and if you play them, it would be even better results, I bet. And when it comes to stats, we are actually 2nd in most shots for, with 561, only 18 less shots than Manchester City, which are actually the Premier League winners, guys. So I could say that when it comes to attacking numbers, we've been dominating, but our defense was just lacking a bit. Also, we've got 96 goals, the most goals scored by a team in the Premier League this season. So another point to prove for this tactic. When it comes to scoring goals, it's insane. But you need some good defenders, because we are playing a back 4, and with no wingers it's a bit tough to defend, so you need some better defenders, I would say. When it comes to player stats, what we have in first place is James Ward-Prowse with 20 assists. What a season by James Ward-Prowse. And Jared Bowen, the 3rd goal scorer of the league, with 19 goals, which is not bad. And also, as you can see here, James Ward-Prowse 14 goals, 29 assists, insane average rating, as well with Jared Bowen with 28 goals actually this season, which is exceptional. And the last team that I chose to represent this tactic today is actually not an underdog, is actually Barcelona, guys. Barcelona, we did a great season, I must say, but we came in second. We were previewed to came in second, so I couldn't say we overachieved. But look at Real Madrid's season, guys. 100 points. I think that's record points for Real Madrid, which is insane. Sadly, we could not win the league with 92 points, which is very, very good. But Real Madrid's season was just way better than ours. But we do have some great achievements in players. Robert Lewandowski with 37 goals and Ferran Torres with 22 goals. Average rating Robert Lewandowski was 7.77, guys. That is Ballon d'Or winning rating. I think he actually has an insane chance to win it this year if we play another season with Barcelona, of course. Player of the match, 8 player of the matches, and when it comes to assist, we have the first, second, third and fourth player as well. João Cancelo, Araujo, Felix and Balde with some insane assist numbers. If we go a little bit more in depth, we can see that Robert Lewandowski have scored for us 44 goals, guys. Also Ferran Torres 25 goals and João Felix 19 goals. And if you go more in depth, you can see that we have been scoring some insane amount of goals. Also you can see that we have been scoring some insane amount of goals, guys. 128 goals. That is actually amazing. 128 goals for Barcelona this season and 652 shots for. So I can say that we have been dominating the attacking side of the league, but Real Madrid was just insane all around, so we couldn't clinch the league this season. But with 92 points, you can't really be that mad about it. And if we go a little bit more in depth, you can see here that we've had goals per game 3.37 and 17.19 shots per game. I think we've had the best average ratings in goals per game and shots per game. These attacking stats are very good. Now let's go and see how this tactic works and how we are going to set up in order to score those insane amount of goals and have a lot of fun. Firstly, in the attack, we have 4 players, 2 attacking midfielders and 2 strikers. One is an advanced forward on tackle harder. The second one is a pressing forward with no additional instructions. Then we have a advanced midfielder with take more risks, dribble more, move into channels and tackle harder, and an advanced playmaker with get further forward and move into channels and tackle harder. When it comes to the defensive midfielders, we have a ball-winning midfielder with shoot less often and a defensive midfielder with shoot less often and tackle harder. Then we have 2 fullbacks on attack. We didn't choose wingbacks because wingbacks will just get way further forward and leave a lot of spaces here. So fullbacks are better for these types of no winger tactics, I should say, with sit narrower, tackle harder on both of them. Then the 2 ball playing defenders with dribble more, tackle harder and mark tighter on both of them, and the sweeper keeper on support with no additional instructions. Of course we're going with attacking mentality, but as an underdog team I should say you should start on balanced and move your way up from there. It depends on how much you are dominating the game or not. Then for the in possession tactics, we are going with a fairly wide attacking width. We approach play with pass into space, overlap left, overlap right, and focus down the left and right flanks. Shorter passing with a higher tempo, low crosses as well for the final third. And for our dribbling we go with run at defense. Then in transition we of course going to play a gegenpress style of football with counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And for our opposition instruction we are going to use a high press with trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, much higher defensive line of engagement, get stuck in and step up more. So yeah guys, if you are interested in this tactic, I put the link down below in the description. And also if you want to check out how I rebuild Manchester United in 5 years and win 11 trophies, you can check out the video right here.